Hello everyone, hello my old friends. Today, July the 28th, Monday. This is Baker. We are professional spring machine manufacturer. And this time, let me introduce wire rotary spring forming machine. One of our wire rotary spring forming machine. This one is camless wire rotary spring forming machine. In this chamber, including two main systems, wire rotary and wire feeding, 4-pair feeding rods, servo motor for wire feeding, 15 kilowatts, 4-pair feeding rods, gearbox driven wire rotary, and camless. Presently, this machine total 12 axes. So the whole set machine, including the tools, including the wire feeding tools behind the work panel, and in front of the work panel, the task forming tools. So this is a whole general idea about this machine. This machine current using for mass producing the agriculture, spring, torsion spring, or automobile, cars, vehicles, and the trucks. Different spring using in trucks, cars, vehicles, and trucks for the brake spring, accelerator spring, and clutch spring as well. The wiper as the window strap. So this machine, camless with wire rotary, 12 axles, as one spinner, no servo cutter, operates using the servos Scion Denki Japan brand, and the operating system Akuchi. The language for the operating system Chinese, English. We can also do the customize in different language for operating system according to the client special request. So this is a machine, the whole set machine, including the wire decoil. This machine standard for wire decoil 1.2 or 1.5 metric tons max load ability, and this machine processing ability for the wire, long the wire, because this one have the wire rotary. So this machine mostly for the task for long the wire, regular even long the wire, not for the flat strip. As if the wire rotary stop can bending the flat strip tasks. It's with wire rotary mostly using for the long wire. So this machine processing the material as long wire as regular even, and smooth at the surface. This eight handles from the farthest to the nearest. So it's just need to rotate semicircle 180 degrees is enough to bending the wire into different directions, bending as turning this or less in different directions. in one side, or continuous bending. So continuous bending, we call it the coiling. So here's the coiling finger and the spring forming tools. Different task, difficulty, using a different lineup of the tools. For a simple task, just need three or four handles join the task, join the program for a simple task. For a complicated tasks, maybe we can even all 8 handles join the task, join the program for complicated. So this machine can bending the simple as extension, the complex also wire forming, torsion, double torsion spring. The operating system and this is for the spinner, Okay, once again, firstly, let me introduce myself. And this is our brand with registered Guangjin Spring Machine. I'm a baker, export sales manager. We are professional CNC spring machine manufacturer with history over 20 years because our factory founded in year 2005 is with history over 20 years. Okay. So here's my brief further details about my basic information. Guangjin Spring Machine manufacturer, CNC Spring Machine manufacturer since 2005. I'm a Baker Liu export sales manager, and my WhatsApp, my WeChat. So, my friends, if you are in this field and planning for a coming purchase for a heavy duty spring forming machine, you can first add my WhatsApp or WeChat, then send me your drawing or send me your sample pictures for a wire forming task, wire bending task, or springs. Okay, WhatsApp. And if next time you come to South China, you can book a time 2 or 3 hours, come to our factory for a face-to-face negotiation, face-to-face discussion about your inquiry, your expectation, your requirements, and your task or your job. We can consider to give you the professional solution as regular one, special one, or tailor-made tasks. Okay. You can also send your drawing or task or description by the email. For more videos, kindly please to visit my video bank at youtube.com/@bakerliu6338. This is my site of video bank, and as well we might also have the daily posting at Facebook. Okay. And the machine on the background, this is the actress, this is the man, this is the topic we are talking about today. This machine for the key parameter specification sheet, specification key parameters. Okay, the model number, one spinner is as if with one spinner and one servo sizer. That goes to up 13 axes as total. Wire feeding servo motor 15 kilowatt. hand, all 8 hand, the motor 4.5 kilowatt, 4.5 kilowatt for every hand, and the wire feeding motor 15 kilowatt, wire rotary 5.5 kilowatt. Servo motor number, servo motor brand, Sion Denki, Japan. So this is key parameters, and for the task as extension, pull spring, double torsion spring, for jaw beller, leg time, tether as using in agriculture, machinery, main parts of every season. Is every year it's to replace the new lot, the leg teeth, leg time, weather, wind drawer, tillage for leg time spring. So this machine with series, we have the same series, camless with wire rotary for different wire thickness from 3 to 12 millimeter. This one 3 to 8 millimeter. We have the small one as max to 4 millimeter or to 6 millimeter. This one to 8 millimeter. And I'll show you the samples. Sample also like this, the 6 millimeter carbon steel brake spring in many type of cars, vehicles, and trucks. Brake spring. So this machine key parameter, key specification parameters, and their major jobs for the most popular, mostly using for mass producing, the straw baler in agriculture or in automobile industry, in trucks, very type of very loading ability. This is the machine, the whole picture, and the occupations, space occupation, and the dimensions for the work panel, for the overview, the whole set machine is like this. This is model GJ60R. This one. For this mesh, the same work panel with different ability. Here's the work panel and his key path name and the key parameter. Key parameter data. We have the same series, 4 models as well, 4 models for 4 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 8 to 10 or 12 millimeter. We are spring machine manufacturer. We get the order. Then next, installing the machine take 3 or 4 weeks. Installing machine done. Then put on the tools, go sampling. And usually the foreign clients, for the brand new in this field, the foreign clients will come to our factory to stay a whole week for the free using training. Take a whole week free using training to seek the target of the mostly using this machine to create the best value for the client. Once again, this machine to the purpose for the task as like springtime, double time, hay, lake time, store better spring part, agriculture machinery spring part. And here's this picture telling the first picture telling the inside for wire rotary and the wire feeding. Two main systems in this cabinet: wire rotary, wire feeding, gearbox driving wire feeding, also gearbox driving the wire rotary. This machine with max wire rotary 340 degree, 340 degree. And this the gear driving wire rotary. This telling the traces, the traces for the every axis server. The inside view, the key part, the main parts on the you can see, and their key parameters. So we are professional spring machine manufacturer, and this paper telling our camless spring forming machine. We have the one, we have over 6 models. Some of them camless without wire rotary, and some of them camless with wire rotary. For a complicated task, you may prefer to choose the machine with wire rotary. For a simple task, for a small while, the machine without wire rotary is with faster at running. So the simple task, camless no need wire rotary. The complicated task to be made by the camless with wire rotary spring forming machine. This picture telling the key parameters, key specification sheet. Take a close look at the specification sheet. The key 10 to 13 parameters. Okay, so all of our machine mechanical parts goes through as mechanical parts as shaft, sleeve, and rods have completed, go through the following procession step by step as the surface treatment, heat treatment, especially surface treatment, as the step 2 tempering treatment, or step 6 high frequency treatment. This is one of our major advantages. All our machine mechanical parts as shaft, sleeve, and rods will go through the following processing step and treatment to achieve the quality requirements for the durability, great durability, and excellent precision. All my friends, If you are interested, if you are fresh or the first time trying to import machine from China, this is some of the key steps and tips for import purchase with our factory. So first, we will go business discussion or negotiation to specify the key points of then go next for the quotation, which agrees to sign the pro forma invoice by both parties. Then the buyer pay the deposit payment. Machine assembly installing takes 2 to 3 weeks. Our machine, mostly all the models, no stock. We get an order, then installing the machine, no stock. And the installing take 2 to 3 weeks. Machine installed down, then warm up running, then put on the tools, go sampling. For foreign clients, as if he needed, if he is a freshman, green hands in this field, we suggest them come to our site, take a whole week training. After the training, the client get the qualified skills to operate the machine smoothly and frequent and smoothly and skillful even. Then paying the balance. We will go next for the packing, for the dispatch. So my office, you can add my WhatsApp. If you are interested, you can take a picture to write down to get the first contact with me. I'm a baker, export sales manager. To kindly please to write down my WhatsApp number, my WeChat. We are manufactured in Dongguan City, South China. Please write down my WhatsApp number, my WeChat number, or you can send your inquiry, send your task, send your requirements by text or by attachment, by email. I will give you the rapid or soonest reply, or we can at WhatsApp have an instant discussion at any daytime or at any working time. Okay, this is my basic contact way. You can choose any way among them to get connected with me. Then send me your inquiry, send me your task, send me to share your idea or your plan on this budget. We will give you the professional solution, quotation, and the service, after service, and the machine using training. So once again, this machine, I'll take a close look at the machine for the inside of the cabinet with 2 main systems. Wire rotary, this gear-driven wire rotary, gear-driven wire rotary. For the machine with wire rotary, mostly to handling tasks for the regular, even smooth at the surface, long the wire with wire rotary. Our machine with wire rotary max rotate 340 degree. And this for wire feeding. This for wire feeding. Okay, this for the wire feeding. 4 pair feeding rods, 3 to 8 millimeter, 4.5. Servomotor, Sanyo, Genki, Japan. Reducer length goes to this work panel. Work panel at wide 6 inch, 6 feet. That's same 1.83 meter at wide. So this machine to be loaded by the high type ocean container. Ocean container. We have list sellers for the different wire size as 4 models available for 4 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 8 millimeter, or 12 millimeter. We are professional spring machine manufacturer, and this machine at cost 70,000 US dollar. At cost about 70,000 US dollar. And this is the work panel. This is the work panel. So it's just need to semi-rounded, semi-circle. 180 degree is enough. 180 degree is enough. This we call the manger. For the larger task, we will extend the manger, get its longer or the larger space at a little bit far away the work panel. So this machine for the agriculture, lake time, lake cheese, for the agriculture, lake time, lake cheese. Also for widely used in automobile industry for heavy duty mining machinery or industrial machinery for the heavy duty springs, regular, special, tailor-made wire forming, wire bending tasks. We're using our own brand to export the machine worldwide. Over the 20 years, our machine has achieved over 32 countries and regions. For example, to every had already reached all the 5 big continents: Europe, North America, South America, Oceania, Africa. As for example, Africa as Brazil, Africa as South Africa, Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, and Europe as Russia, Poland, Romania, Turkey. So this now is in the peak of the summer. So it's just over the landing. So it's a little bit lower the temperature, more comfortable today, just over a heavy landing. This is our site of assembly workshop for a spring forming machine. And this machine to be packing soonest for the client completed training. This stay a whole week training from July the 14th to July the 20th. And the last week training, another client from Thailand complete this training. So both this one and this one will come in packing soonest and dispatch in the ending of July or very early of October. So this is our assembly workshop for a spring forming machine. Once again, this is our brand trademark, registered trademark, Guangjing spring machine. And I'm a baker, export sales manager. We are professional CNC spring machine manufacturer in South China, Dongguan City, founded 2005. This is my some of the way you can find me, you can contact me at any working time, at any daytime. If you're interested, if you have a planning for a coming purchase, if you have some complicated or you feel difficult task, you can send me an inquiry. We will give you the professional economic solution to save your money, save your time, to create the big value for you. This is a whole key steps for the first time trying to deal with our company. If you the first time trying to import machine with Guangjing spring machine with big, you can follow the following steps. Here's the key steps for business discussion, from the negotiation to specify the inquiry to get the key points requirements. Then I will give you the quotation, professional quotation sheet. Then which agrees almost on every terms, every key terms, major terms. Then sign pro forma invoice by both parties. The buyer paying the deposit payments. Machine coming next for assembly, installing, and installing take 2 or 3 weeks. Then machine installed down, warm up running, then put on the tools, go sampling, the training. After my engineer completed sampling 1 or 2 items of the spring sample or wire forming sample, wire bending samples. The first time, if you are fresh or green hand in this field, you can send your best engineer along with boss, come to our factory, stay a whole week for a free using training. Every month we have 2 or 3. Every month we have the foreign client come to our factory, take average a whole week training for the first time for a green hand in this field. Step 8 completed. Then buyer back their homeland to pay in the balance. Then we will for the dispatch, for the export packing and the dispatch for the ocean shipping step by step. Then the cargo reached your port to following the import custom clearance. This is the key step of import purchase with our factory, with our spring machine. And this is one of our key major advantages. Okay, interest. Next time, once you come to Once you or your team left Guangzhou or left South China, you can spare 2 or 3 hours. Come to our factory. Let's have a face-to-face discussion. Okay, face-to-face discussion. Bring along with your samples. Take your samples. Show me your samples. We will evaluate the key points. Evaluate your sample, your task, or your expectation on this machine. We will then do the customized solution for you in the soonest, most efficient.